Welcome back to Jersey Matters. I'm Larry Menti. There are dinosaurs in New Jersey, and once again, there is a threat that they will go extinct. To talk more about that is Gsell, from the president of the Field Station Dinosaurs. And it's a theme park, would you call it, in Secaucus?
It's like a theme park. We don't have rides. What we have is dinosaurs. It's like going to the zoo, but instead of zoo animals like buffaloes, you see real dinosaurs. They're life-size, full-size, breathing, roaring, blinking. It's something. It's truly a great place for kids and entertaining and educational.
And how long have you existed there?
This is our 4th season. We're just starting our 4th season now, and unfortunately, looks like it's going to be our last season in Secaucus.
What happened? How come it's going to close?
Well, we always knew that Hudson County was going to build a school there. That's not a surprise. We had a 3-year lease, and then we extended it for 2 more years, but then we got the letter that said, not actually 2 more years. We have to leave after this year. So it's the timing really that has left us scrambling. We thought we would have 2 more years in Secaucus, and now we really just have a few more months.
So there may be people learning about the park for the very first time, and now they're finding out it may close. When is the end date, if nothing else happens, that they can go to see this?
We open on Memorial Day weekend, and our last day will be Labor Day.
Unless you have a savior.
Unless we have a white knight comes in, or we find a great cool piece of property and we're able to move and relocate, in which case we would be back next year in 2016, just somewhere else.
Right, exactly. And I know you've had some media coverage. Based on the media coverage, have people been calling, trying to save the dinosaur park?
It has been very funny because we have received calls from the full gamut, from people who say, can you put the dinosaur in my backyard? I have a pool, all the way up to government officials and even some state officials who want us to stay in New Jersey, who are rooting for us and are willing to lend us a hand.
So do you have options already?
We don't have any hard options yet, but we certainly have some avenues that we can explore. Unlike the real dinosaurs, we did have some warning.
Right, exactly. How many dinosaurs do you have?
We have 32 full-size animatronic dinosaurs, and then we have some additional dinosaur puppets who are part of our live show, The Feeding Frenzy. So
just for people who are listening, and maybe you have somebody that has a factory, maybe you have somebody that has land, maybe you have an investor that wants to be part of this, that's hearing this and might be interested, how much space do you need? And if you were going to move, exactly what are you looking for?
We're on 16 acres on Snake Hill in Secaucus, and that includes our parking lot. And we could squeeze everything into 10 acres, depending on the topography of the space. But that's about as small as we can go because of how big a parking lot has to be.
And would you like more space than that?
16 acres has been great for us. We were able to put a nice meandering trail where kids can spend some time, and we were able to put the dinosaurs in locations that are sort of surprising. You come across them on the trail and they're not packed all next to each other. So 16 acres is pretty perfect.
And do you charge admission to go into this?
We do. This year we have all our tickets are $15. We want to make sure that if this is our last season, that everybody who wants to come can afford to come. So that's a lower ticket price than we've had in the past.
In your years of existence, and I guess what I'm trying to do is lay this all out for possible investors, in your years of existence, how many people have shown up to the park, and have you made money each year?
We've had over 100,000 visitors every year, and
wow.
The revenue has been pretty good. And like any startup, it's hard to turn that profit in the first couple of years, but we've turned the corner, and things were looking really good, and now we're sort of scrambling.
So of the phone calls you've received so far, are any of them that are promising to you? Any of the where you think, hey, we may not close?
Yeah, we've gotten some calls from people who are in positions where either they have access to a piece of property that does seem very attractive, or we have people who know how to get things done, either from a government point of view. Some people, because our landlord now is Hudson County, so we've gotten some calls from some other counties who liked the deal and are trying to replicate it.
Well, it sounds to me, at least, that it sounds to me like there's more than a glimmer of hope. It sounds to me like even at the end of this season, you might be existing, except just somewhere else.
That's our plan, and we're working at it and doing everything we can to make sure that that is what happens.
We'll give the particulars for everybody, because just in case they want to come and they want to see the dinosaurs, how do they get there? What are your hours? Give all the and how can they learn more?
Yeah. We open on Memorial Day weekend, as I said. We're at exit 15X off the New Jersey Turnpike, sort of the famous Snake Hill. You can't miss it when you're driving through the Meadowlands. And we're right at the exit. You make the first left and you're practically at our entrance. You can also take the train because we're at the Secaucus train station.
Do you have a website?
We do. It's fieldstationdinosaurs.com.
I thank you so much.
Thank you.
I got a feeling you're still going to be around, but a way of showing support for the park would be to show up this season and buy a ticket. Gsell, thank you very much, who is the president of the Field Station Dinosaurs. And that will do it for Jersey Matters today. I'm Larry Menti. Stick around for another thing.